That's nasty. Woo! That's disgusting. That's nasty. Ooh. Even slower. Oh my gosh. That's nasty. That's nasty. Bye. That's nasty. Huh. That's nasty. We've got a hell of a screamer. That's nasty. That's disgusting. Oh! That's nasty, man. Welcome back to 5 new patches. Are you ready to make something disgusting? Let's get into it right now. Disgusting. So, welcome back. We are in Vital this week. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is Hard Academy, where we do sound design, where I make disgusting patches in your favorite software, from Serum to Vital to Phase Plant. If we can make something nasty in it, we're going to be doing it right here, with a specific focus on all things bass and low-end design. Let's hop into it right now. Yeah, we're going to use this wavetable called Corpus Bode Phaser, and we're going to build 5 patches off of that wavetable. Corpus Bode Phaser. Let's go ahead and throw the phase in random to 0 here. And we're going to go ahead and throw the phase to 143. We're going to go to envelope 2, throw the attack out to about 0.162. This is going to help us modulate into a position. You see on oscillator 1, it just sounds static. Sick. Not really. Throw envelope 2 onto the wavetable position of oscillator 1 by just clicking and dragging it onto this open area. Boom. Now, look at that. You're probably like, oh shit, what'd I do? We could just leave it like that. Don't even touch it. But that outer dial is at 112.9. This is your little outer dial. It's the same thing as in Serum. Now go ahead and turn on oscillator 2. Now let's get a low end in here. Now throw the phase in random to 0. And go ahead and go to the factory section and select basic shapes. Alright. Now there's a nice little sine wave sub in there. Turn on oscillator 3. And actually, we're not even going to use oscillator 3 because this is going to be our initial patch that we build everything off of. Let's beef this sound up, all right? Turn on a compressor. Quick way to make things nice and beefy, or in your face, I should say, is to use a compressor in Vital. Throw the attack up, 68.03, and then this low band. Don't worry about any of these other bands right now. It sounds like this, but there's no low end, right? Click and drag this up. Watch what happens. Our low one came back. Put it to minus 14.8. That's nasty. Now bring in an equalizer, and we're going to give ourselves a high shelf to our liking and a low shelf to our liking to reinforce that sub. Now look how nasty that is. Turn on a reverb. Go ahead and bring the low cut up to about 71.78. Throw the mix down to about 6.568 and throw the time out to about 4.944. Now we have a nice basic sustain, right? Nasty. Let's go to a spectrum morph real quick. That's nasty. I like that. So go ahead and on the spectrum morph of oscillator 1 and select vocode. All right, go ahead and put that vocode to 7.450. Throw envelope 2 onto the vocode and put the outer dial to 0.682. Now, that's a pretty sick sustain. Woo! That's disgusting. That's nasty. Woo! That's nasty. So that's our first patch right there. It doesn't have a lot of, like, when I change the note, it's really hard to kind of tell, but it's a nice just to let it ride. Nice, quick, and simple. Now, where do we go from here? We're going to build off of this, all right? So we're going to go ahead and call this bass simple gust. All right, boom. Now let's build upon this. Let's bring in an oscillator 3, and let's go to the factory section and bring in the harmonic series to give us some more like leeway here. Throw the harmonic series wavetail position to 74.51. The wavetail position is called the wave frame in Vital, by the way. That's why it says frame. So go ahead and put that to 74.51. Now you see we can tell when we play a note. Cool, right? But now let's modulate this. Throw envelope 2 onto the wavetail position of oscillator 3. And put that, that's disgusting. Put that out to 77.07. That's nasty. Now what can we do with this? Oh, that's disgusting. That's nasty. Go and throw a sync on the wave frame. Throw a sync on the wave morph of oscillator 1. Select sync. Put that to 24.90%. Throw envelope 2 onto that sync and put that out of data 0.586. Change the spectrum morph of oscillator 1 to harmonic stretch and put that to, I don't like that. Go ahead and put that to about 67.45. And then go ahead and put the outer dial on the harmonic stretch from envelope 2. Change that to minus 0.627, okay? And then on oscillator 3, on the spectrum morph of oscillator 3, select harmonic stretch and go ahead and put that to 41.17. All right, that's nasty. That's now. Oof. That's nasty. That's nasty. But now, just to get it a little bit more different here, we'll go ahead and throw the level of oscillator 1 down to 0. Throw LFO 1 onto the level of oscillator 1. Throw the tempo to 1/8. And congratulations, you have a movement bass. That's the... Look at that. Whew. Hey. 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 That's nasty. So you can move that tempo to whatever you like. There's our second patch. That's pretty disgusting. Go ahead and put that, call this Simple Gust 2, all right? That's sick. See, just, so building off of that first patch, we went from Simple Gust to this. It sounds completely different. You see, there's so many possibilities. Now let's go into patch number 3 here. Where do we go from here? I'm going to put the tempo to 1/8. And change the tempo to about 144. And then let's play around with this some more here. I like that. So on the sync, change the sync on oscillator 1 to 24.90% and change the spectrum morph on oscillator 1 to inharmonic stretch this time and throw that to 25.88% and put that outer dial to minus 0.078. All right. And the outer dial on the sync here is going to be 0.421. Now, let's see, did I change anything else? The spectrum morph on oscillator 3's harmonic stretch here is going to be 52.94. Now we've got, oh, and the tempo on LFO 1 is 1/8. That's nasty. But I want to kind of beef it up with it like a distortion of some kind. Yeah, put a distortion on and put it above the compressor. See, when it's below, it just becomes a big ass fat boulder. Too puffy. Put it above the compressor and you get that nice tone that still comes through. That's nasty. And then let's throw the level of oscillator 3 down to 0. Throw LFO1 onto the level of oscillator 3 just to get maximum control. That's disgusting. Ooh, that really changed up the sound nicely. I kind of really like that. It probably works slower or better for a slower beat. That's nasty, even slower. Oh my gosh. Save that. That's going to be simple gust number 3. All right. So now we went from simple gust 2, simple gust 3. Crazy, right? They sound like they're just completely different things. Now, where do we go from here? We haven't moved. Let's move the wavetable position on oscillator 3 to 129.8. And let's play around some more here. Let's take the sync. Let's still quantize. Throw the wavetable position of oscillator 1 to 81.72. And throw the inharmonic stretch down to 18.03. Okay, now that's nasty. So even the tempo is pretty flexible on this. So we'll go ahead and call that simple gust 3. So that, I think, oh, and we turned off the wave morph. On the wave morph on oscillator 1, just put it back to none. It's better that way for this one. We'll save this as simple gust number 4. All right, so now we went from simple gust 2, simple gust 3, simple gust 4. So then simple gust 4 is a nice variation B sound for simple gust 3. It's just like a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more like shouty, you know? I don't want this to be movement bases anymore, so right-click oscillator 3's level and disconnect from LFO1. Right-click oscillator 1's level, disconnect from LFO1. And go ahead and double-click each of them to bring them back to their defaults. Now we have sustains. Nasty. Now let's play around with this. Let's get a nice sustain here. That's nasty. So now on the harmonic stretch here, of oscillator 3, put that to 33.72 and put that outer dial there that from envelope 2 and put that outer dial to 0.349. Now we've got a hell of a screamer. That's nasty. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's a C variation for the last 2 gusts. It's just a screamer. That's it right there. You don't have to try to overwork it. That's simple gust number 5 right there. Boom. So from 4 to 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending with that. That's sick. Nice and simple. Those are your 5 patches for this week. You see how different each of these patches got as we built upon that base layer that we built. So much things, that's terrible grammar. So many things that there are so many things that you can do with this program to really get unique and disgusting gross sounds. But that's all I got for you right there. Once again, if you like these kinds of videos, like, subscribe, comment. If you haven't already, let me know how you're feeling about this. If you like any of these sounds, what's your favorite one of these? Simple Gust 1 or Simple Gust 5? Let me know how you're feeling. And if you're new here, if this is your first time, welcome. Hope you stick around. This is Hard Academy, where I create disgusting patches for you and your favorite software every single week. And if you want these patches without making them, or you want these patches along with tons of other patches every single month, you can do so at patreon.com/hardacademy, where I deliver to you disgusting patches every single month. And that's all I got for you guys. Enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.